If you're an online business creative, chances are you don't have a social media problem, but what you do have is a content creation problem. So often I see coaches and course creators and everybody flocking to social media to try to figure out social media. But the problem with that is social media is not the problem. Social media just has problems, okay? Instagram is going through a total identity crisis right now, and that's no secret. Trying to figure out what they're doing isn't what you need to be doing. And this is where online creators struggle. You struggle with focusing too much on social media updates, cracking codes, algorithms, getting more views. What you want to focus on is growing your skill set as a content creator, growing your confidence on camera, learning to talk like you actually talk when the camera comes on, and being able to clarify your messaging and showcasing what it is that you know, your zone of genius, in a way that really resonates with people, because not only are you giving them information and value, but you're also sharing your beliefs and your actual personal values and your experience of what you've learned on your journey and why it actually matters to them. And none of that is fixed by social media. It's by you deciding that you want to grow your skill as a content creator. If you fix your content, a lot of the social media drama that you experience would fix itself. It's really about creating content that's going to resonate with people, that every time you post something, they're going to think, this person gets me. Where have they been all my life? They feel heard, they feel seen, they feel understood, and they feel like they relate to you because you're really putting out transparency, authenticity, and being vulnerable with what it is that you're sharing. It's merging your zone of genius, the experience you have with your journey and your business together, sharing the good, the bad, the messy, the ugly, in a way that really empowers people and gives them permission to go out there and do the same. If you can learn, and I know this has been a shift for me because I've been doing this since 2014 as a content creator. I've been creating content since 2014. And so if you can learn to shift and make your content more conversational, more inviting, more warm, and showcasing who you are as a person, highlighting your personality, having fun, and actually creating content that you love to create instead of thinking, oh my gosh, I have to create this way because that's what everybody else is doing. It's not going to work for you if you do that. And you know, I get it. It can feel uncomfortable and it can feel like that's a weird direction to go because you're a business owner. You need to be polished. You need to be on. You need to have all your crap together and show up as an authority and an influencer. But guess what? Every single influencer, authority, whatever niche you're in, people are doing it messy and people are showing up and just sharing and documenting their journey of what's working, what's not working. Nobody's perfect. And I think it's time we stop pretending that it's like that. So welcome to my channel. I'm Jen Johnson. I'm a content marketing strategist. And this is where we're going to dissect the heart of content. Not all the social media stuff. There is so much content out there about social media. How do you show up in your own voice, really coming up with inspired thoughts and ideas and giving yourself permission to create in a way that energetically puts you on the map, that you become a magnet for your dream clients? While there is a slew of information on, social media platforms on how to get views and followers and all these other things, my invitation to you is to hang with me here on this channel and let's talk more about growing your skill set as a creator, becoming intuitive, learning to listen to your own thoughts and ideas that are really bursting to come out of you because you're you have so much you want to say and you have so much you want to share. But a lot of times I notice with my clients and with people I work with, they're holding back on what they really want to say because you're so focused on trying to create it the right way and do things the right way and post at the right time and make sure you're doing all of these specific things with so many rules attached that it's stifling your creativity. And it makes for building a business online stressful. It kind of makes it not fun. And so I want to encourage you to be with me here so that we can grow your skill as a content creator. There is a time and place for social media marketing, which is some of the stuff we'll cover here as well. You can't really, focus only on content and then not talk about the marketing piece. But what's happening is that most people are only focusing on the marketing and they're not focusing on the content. Even as you scroll through social media, you'll hear very generic things about creating your content. But content is a whole other beast of a strategy on its own that's kind of separate from the actual marketing piece. You need really good content to market, but there's so many little minute details that go into creating content that makes it powerful. That, what makes one person's reel go viral when another person does the exact same thing and it doesn't? Those little nuances within content are what make all the difference in the world. And it's not necessarily what you're saying, but it's how you're saying it. It's who you're being. It's your posture. Again, it's your energy. You as a content creator, growing that skill, getting into a good content creation rhythm, getting organized in your content. A lot of times people are not consistent with the content that they create because they're just not organized. You don't have a content creation system. You might have a marketing strategy. That's great, but you need systems in place to function as a content creator because there is so much that goes into it. Does this have to be overwhelming? No. The more you systematize and organize this process, the easier it's going to be for you. And your content has strategic elements that you want to have in place so that you're communicating your offers effectively. You're inspiring people, educating people, empowering people, but also moving the needle in your business. And there's so many ways to do that in your content when you decide to show up and create it with intention, to really serve from the heart with no place to get, and create impact for your audience as well as profit for your business. This gets to be a win-win. But gone are the days where it needs to be this bro and pro marketing. When we got locked down for a couple of years, it really forced us to show our true colors, to sit at our dining room table, create content, drink coffee, and have our kids be in the other room asking what's for dinner at the same time. There's no way to really hide that anymore. So what that did for social media was it created more of a human marketing element to where now it's no longer about the big company hiring advertisers and all these special people and companies to come in and make their brand perfect. Those companies are actually now turning to people like you to show up and go in your bathroom and put on their skincare and talk about how much you love it. Now understand that with content, it's more than just social media content. If you're a course creator, if you're a coach, if you're building out a digital program, you have digital assets. So not only will we be able to talk about the social media content you're going to create, but also the courses and the freebies and the funnels that you could be creating that lead people off of social media. The idea is to not keep people hanging out on social media all day. You want your content to do its job effectively, and you want that content to actually lead people away from social media and either to a conversation with you or to a masterclass that you've created or to a challenge that you're running or a workshop, and eventually have that expose your audience to your offers. So I'm really excited to do this with you, to be back on my channel here. And YouTube is one of the places that you and I can hang out here on social media, but I also am over on Instagram at jenjohnson.official, as well as TikTok at jenjohnson.official. I also have a Facebook group community called the Content Creator Studio Unplugged. It's a free public community where you can come in and I talk a lot more content creative mindset and cultivating that creator's mindset, as well as behind the scenes in my business and things for you to really think about as you're approaching your content. And it's a great place for us to connect and actually build our relationship together as well. And of course, I also have ways that you can work deeper with me, like my Content Creator Studio Amplified program, which is a signature course that is self-paced for you to be able to go through, as well as one-on-one consulting packages where you and I can actually work on your content rhythm and strategies together. Oh, and if you want me to help you plan your next month of Reels, original Reels, I have created a 25 original Reels guide for you that you can download, and you and I, through that actual guide, can map out your next original Reels together. I give you actual real live examples and help you be able to dissect them and make them your own. So you can download that right up here. And I look forward to seeing you inside my channel.